give God another hand clap. Hello. That make no sense. Praise the Lord, everybody. Praise the Lord. I said, praise the Lord, everybody.
Praise the Lord.
You said we said it back. I'm not gonna be before you long. I said I. So who knows where the Lord about to take you?
Who knows? That's right.
And no need to get your Bibles out because I ain't got no scripture.
Sinner. Embarrassing.
Alright, let me be serious. But really, I didn't have a lot. I know Youth Minister Moon told me Tuesday that I had to preach.
Sure did.
And then, you know.
That's a week of Thursday.
Yeah, it was. I'm not complaining because normally when he told me I gotta preach, I do not get nothing until the day of. Like, it's always been like that, and my word always come through with power and anointing. So, all right now. Jesus gonna be the judge of that. Now, what? Okay, so I don't know. I'm not even gonna say president because that's not my president. I don't know what Trump got going on. He done shut down the government. No more EBT. Basically, no more money. And it's like, all I'm seeing is people saying that the world coming to the end. The world coming to the end. Honestly, don't nobody know when the world's coming to the end. Yes, the Bible is coming. Like, it's unfolding to us. Everybody's now realizing everything. But nobody has to say so of when the world's coming to the end, right? Well, that's how I was raised. No man knows the day or the hour when the Lord will fire showers. So, I was thinking, you know, I was thinking like, okay, I'm just go ahead into it. How come when we go to church, our mind be on everything but God? We're in Sunday school, we're worried about what we cooking for dinner. When devotional going on, we're trying to figure out why they sound bad. And while the pastor's preaching, we checking the time. It's sad how we make God an option instead of a priority. When we want something from God, how would you feel if He treat you like an option and make you wait longer? If we learn how to put God first, then maybe we can get what we need from Him. Quit trying to make your own way and putting God on
Take your time.
the back burner, saying, watch out, God, I got this. We keep forgetting that Jesus is the only way anything can happen. We fail to realize that if we keep thinking we are bigger and better than God and that we can do it on our own, He gonna put you to the test. On our own, He gonna put you to the test, yeah. He said He'll never leave you nor forsake you, and He will put more on you than you can bear. Jesus kicked the devil out of him, and because he thought he was better than God. So what do you think He gonna do to you? Quit treating God like a priority, and then out the blue, you call Him up real quick like you and neighbor borrowing sugar. You're taking advantage of Him because you know no matter what, He's going to be there. And that's bad because taking advantage of somebody knowing that they're going to still be there, that doesn't, it hurts that person, but it hurts you more because then when that person say they done with you or whatever, you're going to look back and realize that you was in the wrong for what you did. And most of the time, people don't take, responsibility when they do something wrong. They rather put the finger at you and say, that's on you, you did that. Well, if you didn't do this, then this wasn't happening. If you didn't say that, then I wouldn't have said that. So, and that's really bad. The fact that you can't take responsibility or you can't own up to something that you did, that makes you look bad. And when you keep putting blame on that person, that doesn't do anything to that person. Yeah, it might hurt them after a while, but it's making that person bigger and better than what you're trying to make them. When you put God on the back burner, like that is the most retardedest thing you can ever do. Put Him on the back burner and you say, you got it, I got this, I'm going to make my own way. But how are you making your own way without God?
Come on now.
How are you waking up? How are you waking up? How are you moving how are you moving your limbs and stuff without God? Just like I was saying in Bible study, this is not your breath. That cough was not your cough. Well, I said that cough was not your cough. Why would you put God on the back burner and then when you see you can't do it by yourself anymore, you call up Jesus? Like, why you got Him on hold? Why you got Him on hold and then you gonna call Him and say, oh God, I need you right now? And it's not like God would be like, oh no, you had me on the back burner, so I'm not gonna I'm not gonna help you. No, he's always there. He's just waiting for you to call on him, and he waiting on you to say, waiting on you to realize, you're not doing this on your own.
That's good.
And then when that's bad because then you never learned the story about how I don't know if the devil's real name was Lucifer or what.
Lucifer.
It was Lucifer. Okay.
All of that is name.
Oh, well, it wasn't always a hell. It was always a heaven. And then when Lucifer got, he thought he was better than God, and he thought he was bigger than God and stuff like that. Jesus did took him and a couple of angels and cast them out because he thought he was better than God. So if you heard that story, what makes you feel like, okay, you got this and you better than God, and he not gonna do nothing to you? It's not like he gonna just go ahead and catch you in hell, but it's like, why put God on the back burner? That's another thing I said. Stop making God an option instead of a priority. Quit putting him last, and then when you get to something, you need him. No, an option is like when you take a test and it's A, B, C, D, and you got God as an E for
right.
All the above. That's not right. Or like when that game Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and you get 2 phone calls and God got the second phone call because you got to call your friend first. That is not right. Making him a priority is putting you in a better spot. So when you pray to God or when you ask him for something, he say, oh yeah, she fasts and she read her Bible, she go to church faithfully, she's drawing souls into Christ, or he gonna make sure you get what you want. But if you're that type of person who's more of an optional person, I'm gonna go to God if this don't work out, or I'm gonna pay my bills, but if I can't do it, then I'm gonna just go to church and I'm gonna pray on it, or if something happens, I'll figure it out, I'll pray on it later. That is a bad habit to have, and that's something that you shouldn't, that's something that, you should be used to, putting God as option.
Right.
So, in conclusion, quit taking advantage of God, quit putting him as a priority, and then when you need him, you think he's going to be there, on your time. Put my strength to the Lord.
Amen. We thank God, amen, for Sister Oz, amen. Letting us know, amen, when we have to make God a priority. Amen. Sometimes we just choose not to. And I don't care what nobody say, it's our choice. It's the choices that we make that will determine, how we handle business and how business is handled for us. A lot of times people can say, well, I'm going through this and I got this going on and that going on. But guess what? We make choices every day. And it's up to us as individuals to say, okay, I'm going to just go ahead and put God first. And you got to just say, I'm going to put God first, and guess what? Do it. You can't sit back and wait and see if somebody else is going to agree with the fact that you say, I'm going to put God first. Because people may not agree to you put God first. Some people literally like for you to depend on them. Some people literally like for you to feel like you need them in order to make it. You need them in order to survive. But that's not how it goes. Only thing we need to do is, just like the Bible says, in all your ways acknowledge God, and he will direct your path. And then he also says the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. And that means us as women too. And when we ask God to order our steps, guess what? He's going to do it. But like I said before, and I'll say it again, it's a choice. And we make choices all day long. We make choices to go to work. We make choices to stay home. We make choices to do whatever it is that we choose to do. We make the choice. So it's up to us as individuals to make the decision and say, okay, this is what I'm going to do because this is at hand, because I need to put God first, and then we go do it. So I thank God for that word, because it's a true word. Amen. Amen. It's what we needed to hear, that God has to be first. And it seemed like the conversation we was having yesterday, that we gotta learn to put God first. Once you acknowledge him, then you're going to do first. Do what you got to do. And the Bible says in Matthew 6:33, he says, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and these things shall be added to you. And these things can be whatever it is that we wait in line for. We just got to learn how to put God first. I don't know how much you can say it, or if people are going to believe it or receive it, but you got to put God first. You got to. There's no way we're going to be able to function and not put God first. It doesn't work that way. But at this time, we're going to go ahead and turn this over to the hands of our deacons. And they're going to lift up our offering. And we ask you to prepare your hearts and minds for our offering. Amen?
Amen.